Finishing strong, finishing strong. This episode is another in our Morale Boost series, which is something we are doing every few weeks to help us all get through the pandemic together in the highest quality way possible. It is intended for anyone out there feeling social isolation, loneliness, depression, anyone feeling anxious about the future, suffering unemployment, or worried about yourself, your family, or others. I am going to share concepts from the book, Gentleman's Guide to Flirting, that I think might help. The book, as the title suggests, is focused on meeting women, but the concepts covered in the book have much broader applicability than that, especially in part 1. Let's dig into this a bit because I think a lot of people might benefit from it. That'll happen right after a quick word from our sponsor, me. Hi everyone, welcome to the Gentleman's Guide to Flirting. I am David, the author of the book of the same name, Gentleman's Guide to Flirting, available on Amazon.com. I am also your host and the exalted leader of the Gentleman's Guide to Flirting empire. You will be able to find this content on YouTube or wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Thank you for joining. Let's get started. This crisis will end soon. This crisis is ending soon in 2021. The major recent development, as I am sure you all know, is that there are already a variety of vaccines available now, depending on where you live in the world. It is your personal choice whether or not you want to get vaccinated, but a large percentage of the world's population will likely choose to do so, which should cause the spread of the virus to mostly stop. Now, anything can happen. The universe could throw us some more curves, who knows? But we have reason, strong reason now, to be optimistic that at least some form of normalcy will return by the end of 2021. That's great. My point here is that I want you to finish this pandemic period strong. Finish strong. I know it has been going on a long time and everyone is tired in various ways, but you finish this crisis strong. What do I mean by that? How do you finish strong? I mean, continue to make progress every day towards your goals: health, financial, career, family, education. A personal example: if there are more temporary lockdowns that need to happen over the winter, I'll just say to myself, fine, take away more distractions, good. I'll work harder on the things that matter with the extra time so that I can finish this crisis period strong. I'll double down at work. I'll go harder. Some people needed to slow down because they needed some room because of childcare or taking care of people who may have gotten sick. That is fine. Self-care, taking care of mental health for yourself and others around you, is vital and is absolutely part of what I mean by finishing strong. Taking care of family, taking care of the people that you care about most in this world. It also means being a strong asset to your family or friends, just like normal. By that I mean money, if you can afford it, time, emotional support, whatever is needed. Be an asset to your neighbors. Be an asset to your whole community. And finally, be kind and generous to everyone. Now, if things become too much, you simply don't have the time or resources to cover every base, go back to your priorities. Support things in the right priority order. This is right out of the book. Your priorities are you, yourself, your goals, your career, your business, and your education. The next tier down below that is family, partners, and close friends. The reason why you're putting so much work into levels 1 and 2, which is you, and then your goals, career, business, and education, is because you want to be as strong of an asset as possible to these crucial people, to these critical people, and others that you care about. That isn't selfish at all. It is completely selfless. The next level below in our priority scheme is girlfriends. They're important, but still they haven't been kind of promoted up and merited being moved up to the family, partners, and close friends level just yet. Level below girlfriends is casual friends and acquaintances, and below that you got everyone else. There are only 24 hours in a day, and the pandemic might be squeezing your 24 hours more than normal. That's okay. Just keep these priorities in mind as you decide what to do every day after you get out of bed. What I don't mean by finishing strong is wallowing in misery, staying in bed all day waiting for things to change or improve in 2021, and generally feeling bad for yourself. We are more about taking action and having a plan and a philosophy and making high quality decisions every day, even on the smallest things, and driving forward towards your goals every day, by stacking the wins necessary to achieve those goals bit by bit. Until we reach the finish line in this crisis, continue following the health guidelines applicable where you live. It might be harder to be the person you need to be for yourself and others if you get sick right near the end of this mess. Take whatever steps are necessary to support yourself. Some types of jobs or whole businesses might have gone away or be diminished in their numbers or their pay or rewards or returns. Think about the business or industry you are in. Do you need to make any adjustments or changes to continue to thrive and be successful? Be there for your family and friends as much as you can. Be the strong and dependable one, that asset I keep talking about. Reach out to people. Don't let people suffer alone or in silence. They might be under a lot of pressure due to money, what is going on inside of their home and or at work, more than normal, so be patient. Have a big heart. Be more patient, just give people extra room where you can. When you look back, you want to be proud of how you conducted yourself during this time, how you spent your time, and how you supported and treated people. Now, after we cross the finish line in this crisis, of course, get back to normal life as soon as you feel comfortable or when you feel comfortable. If this crisis revealed any changes that you need to make, add those to your goals. I'd like to wrap up by saying this crisis will end, but history tells us there will be more crises, so be prepared. Finish the pandemic strong, but remain prepared for the next inevitable major upheaval. Could be financial, almost certainly eventually. The world is such a tough place. Your day-to-day is the right approach. By the end of 2021, things will be better, you'll see. And in a few years' time, human nature being what it is, people will have largely forgotten about this period. However, you learn from what has happened here. More crises will be coming. We had the 2007 to 2009 global financial crisis. Now, this just last year was 2021, only a dozen or so years later, and here's another one. There's nothing in my crystal ball telling me this is the last major crisis we will all have to deal with. More are inevitable, which means you need to be ready and prepare in between. I believe the principles and mindset from the book certainly apply. We talk about more of all this in the book in part 1 and part 4. In the book, we show how all of these concepts and methods fit together to help you be as successful as you want with women, but the benefits appear in everything you do. One final point. Being positive is cool now. Being positive is a cool thing now. If you do what we talk about here and in the book, people will notice that in you. While you're in this mess and afterward, they'll see that positive energy in you. Family, friends, co-workers, clients, colleagues, strangers on the street, the ladies, of course, all of them. Living like this draws people to you. They will feel your energy and your confidence. Anyway, that is all I have for this week. Get after it out there. Let's go.